So welcome back to the continuations of new sum exercise, that is 6.2. In the previous video lectures we have learned what is binomial theorems, binomials, expressions, monomial expressions, trinomial expressions. On the same way we have also learned about the coefficients of the equation, what is coefficients, and today and then we have also solved what is a coefficient term of a numerical coefficient term, or numerical coefficients of each term. And today we will discuss the same continuation, that is question number 5. We'll learn what is the constant term. We have known the coefficients. I will just try to recall the things. I will just try to revise the thing. What is a binomial theorem, monomial theorems, trinomial theorems, coefficients. Okay, so I will just make it clear about the 4th topic, and then after this we will try to learn about today's topic, that is constant term. Okay, what is constant term? What is like terms? How we can write the constants and terms, and what are the terms? What do you mean by the terms? Constant terms, again, like and unlike terms. Okay, so these are the topics that we will be discussing one by one. So you see, in the previous topic we have discussed what is constant, what is binomials, monomials and trinomials. Okay, binomials, monomial means what? Those terms which have those expressions, algebraic expression which have only single term, and it's only one term is theirs. Okay, that means we can say example like x, 2x, 3, 7x. Okay, so if numbers, if I found that this in this way, then we can say that this is a monomials. Okay, and the same way we have also learned about the binomials. Okay, binomial theorems, binomial expression, binomial term. What is the binomial term? Two terms. If the expressions of two terms like x plus y, you see, x plus y or x minus y or 2x plus 5 or 3x cubed plus 7. Okay, so we can see that there are two terms. There is a two terms out there. There is a two terms out there. Okay, and these two terms are separated by either plus or minus. Okay, it is separated by either plus or minus. Such types of terms is what we consider. Such types of term is what we consider as a binomial terms. And we also learn about the trinomial. What is trinomial? Trinomials are those, okay, which have a three terms. Okay, what is it? Three terms. If they have a three terms, that means what? Example like 2x plus y plus 3. We have three terms here. Or 7x minus y plus 2. Okay, we have three terms here. X cubed plus 2x plus 7. We have three terms here again, right? So all these terms are separated. All these terms are separated by either plus or minus. Okay, if the terms have 2 plus sign between two numbers, that means we can consider them as a binomial, trinomial and monomials. If the terms are separated by the addition, subtraction only. Okay, we cannot consider if the term is separated by the multiplication. You see, 2x means 2 into x. We cannot say this is a binomial. Why? This is 2x is a single term. Okay, here's x, 3x cubed. They are in the multiplication, but we cannot consider them to be the binomial. So what does the binomial, how does the term separated? The term is always separated by the addition, subtraction and addition, subtractions only. If the term is separated by the multiplication and division, then that is only a single term. Okay, that is only a single term. Clear about this one? Now we have also learned about the coefficients. Okay, what is coefficients? It's a numerical values. Okay, that is written in front of the. It's a numerical. It is a numerical values that is written in front of. Coefficient is what? Is the numerical values that is written in front of the variables. Okay, coefficient is what? Coefficient is what? Coefficient is what? Coefficient is a numerical value that is written in front of the variable. Now what is variable? Variable means what? The value that we don't know. Okay, the unknown values like x, we don't know the values of x. We don't know the values of y. We don't know values of z, right? But we know that 1, that means is a constant term. That is we know. Okay, so the coefficient is what? Is the numerical values that is written along with the variables. Like example, if I talk the 3x. Okay, the coefficients of 3x is what? 3. This is the coefficients of x. That is 3, a numerical coefficient values. Okay, if I talk about 7x, that is what? This 7 is the coefficient of x. Now 25y squares. So 25 is the coefficient of y squares. Okay, so that is what we have learned in the previous topic. So today we will be learning, okay, about the constant term from the question, that is question number 5. Okay, what are the constant terms? See, constant terms are those terms whose values are fixed. We cannot change them. Okay, we cannot say that this 7x is a constant term. 7x is not a constant term. Why? Because this value is going to change if I change the values of x. If I say 7x, if I put x is equal to 1, then your value 7x will be what? 7 into 1, that is 7. If I say x is equal to 2, that means if I put the values of x is equal to 2, that means your answer will become 14. So this is not this 7x. If the numerical numbers, you know what is numerical number. If the numerical numbers is written along with the variable, if the numerical number is, I'm repeating again, if the numerical number is written along with the variable, then we cannot treat them as a constant number. A constant number is fixed. Its constant number is a fixed value. Okay, a constant number is a fixed value. Okay, clear about this one? Now let's talk about this constant values in the equations. Okay, if I write these equations, 2x plus 7, what is the constant number here? This 7 is a constant number because this value is not going to change. If you give them a 5 also, they are not going to take it, right? Because this is fixed. 7 is fixed. You cannot change them, right? So this constant value, we cannot change them. 2x plus 7 is fixed. Okay, so let's try to solve question number 5, number 1. Okay, question number 5, number 1. So question number 5, number 1 said, write the constant term of each of the following from the following algebraic expression. Number 1 said, so your number 1 is what? 3x squared plus 5x minus 7. Which one is the constant term, sirs? Okay, our constant term is what? Our constant term here in this equation is what? Which one is the constant term here? Our constant term here, we cannot say 3x squared. 3x squared. That means 3 is combining with x. X is a variable. So we cannot say 3x is a constant number. Okay. 5x. 5 is treated along with the x. So we cannot treat them as a constant numbers. Okay. So what is our remaining numbers remaining? The constant number is what? The only numbers that is written, that is minus 7x. Okay, minus 7. Okay. So this our constant number is what? Minus 7. Okay, similarly if I talk about next question, that is number 2. That is 7x squared minus 9. Our constant number from this equation is what? Our constant number from this expression. Constant term is what? What is our constant term from these expressions? Obviously we can say 7x squared is not going to be a constant number. Okay, so what is the constant number here? Minus 9 is a constant number. That is its value. Minus 9 is its value. That is what we call a constant term. That means constant terms are those terms which we cannot change them. It is totally fixed. Okay, it is totally fixed. When I talk about next equation, that is number 3. Number 3. X squared y minus xy squared plus 7xy minus 3. Okay, so constant number from this equation is what? Constant number from this equation is what? From this expression is what? Constant number from this expression is, constant term is minus 3. Okay, I think you're clear about this. See, here only 7 is written alone. That is what we call constant term. Here we have only minus 9. No other numbers, no other variable is there. That is why we'll treat them as a constant term. Okay, from this expression also minus 3. Okay, so that is what we call as a constant terms. Okay, clear about this one? Okay, we will do one more question. So this is Roman number 5. Okay, Roman number 5 said 5x plus 4x squared minus 6x plus 7a plus xy. Which one is the constant term here? Our constant term in this equation is what? Our constant term. Okay, our constant term is equal to what? It's 5. Okay, our constant term is 5 because you see 4x, 4z squared, z is a variable. 6y, y is also again variable. It is combining with the 6. So this also the value may change. Okay, so 7 again the value may change. So x, y, this is totally a variable. So only numbers which we does not combine with the variable is what? That is 5. That is 5. Okay, now let's talk about one more examples. Let's take one more example. I will say 2x plus 3y. From here, which one is a constant variable? Can you refer which one is a constant variable here? We don't have any numbers out here which is constant. So what shall I do? Constant term is what? What is the constant term from this equation? If we don't find any number, that means that is 0. Okay, that is 0. If we don't find any number, that means that is the 0. Okay, so this is how you have to do the question number 5. Okay, let's move on to the question number 6. So this is question number 6. Write all the terms of each of the following equations. Okay, for each of the following algebraic expressions. So how many terms do you think? Do you know what is term? We have already expressed about the term, right? So term is what between two numbers is separated by a plus and a minus is what we consider them to be a term. So let's try to see how many terms we have. How many plus sign and minus sign? 1, 2, 3. That means if 3 positive and negative signs are there, addition and subtractions are there, that means there will be a 4 term. What are the 4 terms? Okay, here the solution is there. There are 4 terms. Okay, there are 4 terms. How many? 4 terms. What are they? There are 4 terms. What are they? That is what? A cube is 1 term, plus B cube is also another term, minus 3AB is also another term, and 5 is also another term. How many terms we have? 4 terms. What are the 4 terms? 1, that is A cube, B cube. Between A and B we have a plus sign, that means A cube, B cube, minus 3AB plus 5. So these are the 4 terms. Once more again. Okay, one more question. Number 2, Roman number 2. 6xy minus 4x square minus y square plus 5. So how many terms we have again here? Okay, how many terms we have here? Solutions. How many terms we have here? There are 4 terms. There are how many terms? 4 terms. What are the 4 terms? The first one is what? 6xy is 1 term. Minus 4x cube. Minus 4x square is another term. Minus y square is another term. And 5 is another term. Okay, so these are the 4 terms. Okay, these are the 4 terms. How many terms we have? 4 terms. 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 5. Okay, so these are the 4 terms. Okay, these are the 4 terms, and I've written all the 4 terms here. Okay, so this is what you can say. Okay, this is what you can express. Okay, clear about this one? Okay, let's go to the next questions. You see, next question number 7 is like term. Okay, what is like term? Okay, we are going to talk about what is like term. And you see, in the previous video lectures, we have discussed what is like term. Okay, like terms are those terms which they have the same variables, okay, and same degree. They will have a same variable and same degree. Variable means if one term have an x, another one also should be having an x. If another term have an x squared, then another one also should have an x squared. That means the degree should be same and the variable also should be same. Okay, that is what we call a like term. So here you see our solutions here. Number 1. Okay, we have x squared, y squared, 4x squared, and 3x squared. We have to identify what are the like terms. Okay, so our like terms are what? Like terms are, okay, what are like terms? The first one is what? X squared. Any x squared is yours. Yes, we have x squared. Doesn't matter about the numerical values. Whether the numerical may be 10, 20, 30, but doesn't matter. But the whole thing is that their variables should be same. Okay, their variables should be same. Okay, so here you see x squared. We have any other x squared? Yes, we have one more x squared. This one, 4x squared. Okay, but this y squared and x will not be a like term. Why? Because y and x are different variables, though their powers are same. Okay, though their degrees are same, but their variables are different. That means what? They will never consider them to be the like term. These two are the two like terms And another one like term is what? Y squares. Any more y squared? Yes, we have one more y squared is what? 3y squares. So these two are the two like terms. Okay, these two are the two like terms. We'll try to solve one more question, that is question number 6. No, question number 4. So here we have another question, that is 2xy, yz, 3x, yz divided by z. Okay, so in literally if I discuss about, there is no any like terms here. Okay, so this yz and this yz are same. Okay, but if I get cancel these two, that means y remain only y. That is there is no like term. But as per your textbooks, the backside answers, they consider the like terms. There is only one like term. That is what? Yz and yz divided by z. Why? Because there is y and this z, y and z. Okay. Actually, it should be y squares. If I'm not wrong, it should be y squares. Okay. But the question somewhere it is done some mistakes. Okay. So if it is a y squares out there, so these two are the like terms. So if I cancel these two, that means remain what? Yz and yz. Okay, so this, if it is a yz, so these two are like term. Since the power there is no square, that means we can consider them to be a like term. Okay, so there is some printing mistakes out here. I believe that this is squares out here. I believe that this is squares out here. Some printing mistake might be there. Okay, so this is what like term it is. Like terms what? You cannot consider 2xy and yz are same. So y and y's are here. But here we don't have x, here we don't have x, neither we have z here. They are unlike, variables are not same. Okay, 3x, here we have also x, but one more we have added y. But here we don't have y, that means they are not same. Okay, their variables should be same, their degrees should be also same. Okay, similarly let's go to question number 6 again, Roman number 6. So this is Roman number 6, okay, so this is Roman number 6. So Roman number 6, you say, what are like terms? Like terms. See here, x and y, x and y, x and y, x and y, x and y. They all have an x and y. That means the first condition is satisfied. That means they have same variable. Now let's go to next condition, that is what? They should have same degree again. If x has a square, that means another one also should have a square. If y have a square, that means another term also they should have a square. Okay, so here x, y square, x square we have, y square here. That means what? X squares and y squares is also a like term. X squares, y square, and 4y square and x square is also a like term. Again one more. Let's take this one, whether this is a variable or not. Like terms or not. Here the powers are different because we don't have any square here. That means their variables are and that means they are not a like term. That means we exclude this one. Okay, next we'll check this one. Minus 3xy. They are same. Their powers are also same. That means another like term is what? Minus 3x square y squared. Next we have another one more here, you see. xy, the variables are same. Let's check. X, we don't have power 2. But y, we have a powers of 2. That means these variables are also not same. So these are the three that is like terms. Okay, in this way you try to find out the like terms in question number 7. Okay, let's go to the last question, that is question number 8. So this is also same question like question number 7. Identify the like terms in the following algebraic expression. So here also we are going to identify the like terms. Now they are in the expressions, algebraic expression. So we'll try to find out the like terms. Okay, like terms, and we'll try to write in the bracket. What are like terms? The like terms I will write in the brackets. Okay, so like term you see x square. Any x square is there? Yes, 1x square, x square. That is what? They are like terms. Any more? No more. No more. This is one more like terms. One pairs. Again another one. xy. This is xy, and this is also an xy. This is also xy. This is also xy. Their powers are also same. One more again we have. This is xy again. So these are what? xy and minus 7xy and plus xy. These xy's are all like terms. Now we have 9, no other numbers is there. 9 is a constant term, that means there is no like term. X, no x is there, that means there are also not a like terms. Okay, next let's go to question number 2 again, Roman number 2. Okay, let's go to the next question. That is two AB squares. We are going to find out the pairs. AB, 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 AB. You see, the first one, you see 2A squares and B. That means I have to find, though they have AB, but I have to find where A square is just. Okay, so here you see, here there is 3B squares. Here no squares at all, no powers are there, only one single powers. Okay, so here we have, you see, that is minus 4BA squares. So I can also write minus 4A squares B. So they are same, right? So this is only the like term. The remainings are all are unlike terms. The remainings are all unlike terms. So these two are only the like term. These two are only the like term. The remaining, their powers are not same. Though the variables are same, their powers are not same. Okay, if the powers, you have to check whether they have the same variables or not. If they have the same variables, okay, that means again we have to check whether their degrees are same or not. If the degrees are same, that means they are the like terms. Now you must be clear about what is like terms, what is term, right? What is terms, what is like terms, what is constant numbers. Okay, so try to understand this. Next topic we are going to discuss, that is algebraic summations, operations of the algebraic expression. That means addition and subtraction. So if you don't know, if you cannot identify what is like term, if you cannot identify what is unlike term, that means subtraction and addition will become very difficult for you. Okay, so I want all of you to be very clear about subtractions, like terms and unlike terms. Okay, so practice all this. Okay, I will give you the date to submit this. Okay, many of you have done, you haven't completed most of the notes. Okay, completed notes, and you have to submit it as homework. Okay, thank you. Stay safe. Bye bye.